That's some of the things that have been approved. $3 billion, $533 million. That's peanuts for you.
Saudi Arabia is known for its boundless wealth and opulent lifestyles, where the elite live in a world of staggering luxury. But just how extravagant are the lives of the kingdom's youngest scions? Imagine a world where buying a luxury car is as casual as buying a soda, and acquiring exotic pets is just another day in life. From jaw-dropping mansions to the wildest purchases imaginable, this is not your average childhood. Let's delve into the high-stakes world of Saudi Arabia's wealthiest kids. Unparalleled Saudi Arabian wealth. Saudi Arabia's prosperity stems primarily from its massive oil reserves, making it a global economic powerhouse. In 2023, the country's gross domestic product was expected to be over $335 billion, driven by an oil industry that exported $286 billion in crude petroleum alone. These exports were mostly destined for China, Japan, India, South Korea, and the United States. This tremendous influx of riches has established Saudi Arabia as a financial powerhouse in the Middle East, as seen by the luxurious lifestyles of its elite. However, the wealth of Saudi Arabia's top 1% is not limited to oil. These people are also global corporate titans with massive holdings and liquidity that dwarf even the most powerful characters on Wall Street. For example, while American billionaires such as Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos face large tax bills, Musk alone paid more than $10 billion in taxes in 2023, the Saudi elite enjoys their wealth with few tax obligations. This unique economic position enables them to acquire fortunes that are not only enormous, but also extremely liquid, allowing them to spend freely without the financial restraints that their Western counterparts confront. The Al Saud royal family is one of Saudi Arabia's wealthiest. King Salman, who succeeded to the throne in 2015, is thought to have a personal fortune of approximately $18 billion. However, his son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, reportedly has a net worth of almost $25 billion. This gap points to a dramatic shift in authority inside the kingdom. Although King Salman is the titular head of state, MBS wields actual control. His power extends far beyond his money, as seen by his leadership of an anti-corruption campaign that targeted and detained a number of famous figures, including billionaire Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal. This effort was as much about cementing authority as it was about combating corruption, demonstrating the intricate relationships of money and influence in Saudi Arabia. The Al Saud family's riches are more than simply a collection of statistics. It is a legacy that influences the lives of their successors. With more than $8 billion at their disposal, the royal family's youngsters live lives of unmatched luxury. This money allows them to live in a world where private aircraft, luxury yachts, and expensive shopping sprees are the rule rather than the exception. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, is a figure whose riches and influence are both vast and enigmatic. His riches, however, are more than simply cash. They also include lifestyle, influence, and the ability to make the unusual appear regular. One of the most striking examples of MBS's wealth is an anecdote involving Lil Wayne, the world-famous rapper behind hits like Lollipop. In a 2020 interview with Drink Champs, Lil Wayne recounted an extraordinary experience during his visit to Saudi Arabia, which served as a vivid testament to the Crown Prince's opulence. When Lil Wayne arrived at a private airport in Saudi Arabia, he faced an unexpected problem at the security gate. The guards protested to the $25,000 worth of jewels in his luggage, claiming that he should have declared it beforehand. Frustrated by the bureaucratic bother, Lil Wayne returned to his jet, indicating his desire to depart the nation. As the rapper waited on his jet, pondering his next move, he was informed that His Excellency, a word commonly used to refer to high-ranking officials or royals, and in this case, MBS himself, was dissatisfied with how things had turned out. In an attempt to resolve the situation, MBS directly intervened in a way that astonished Lil Wayne. The Crown Prince paid a visit to Lil Wayne's hotel room and offered him a magnificent Frank Muller watch as a sign of goodwill. However, this was just the beginning. As MBS prepared to depart, he casually inquired whether Lil Wayne preferred a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. The rapper, assuming it was a fun query about automobile brands, responded with Lamborghini and chose black as his preferred color. To his surprise, MBS then informed him that a black Lamborghini would be sent to his home within 3 weeks, a promise that was kept, making the interaction one of the most lavish shows of wealth and kindness Lil Wayne had ever witnessed. This story only provides a look into the grandeur that surrounds MBS. The Crown Prince is not only capable of making such enormous gestures, but he does so with a casualness that highlights the vast resources at his command. MBS's riches is not limited to personal indulgences. It also includes his influence in global markets, control over the world's greatest oil reserves, and grandiose aspirations for Saudi Arabia's future, as outlined in his Vision 2030 projects. Another example of MBS's tremendous riches emerged when his outfit during a public investment fund board meeting drew attention on social media. The Crown Prince was photographed wearing a quilted gilet by Frank Namani, a UK-based luxury cashmere manufacturer. The garment, from the brand's Winter 2021 collection, is priced at a staggering $6,500. This specific piece, in the tobacco colorway, had a camel brown exterior with a vibrant teal inner, accented by teal piping at the collar, a design that reflected the brand's painstaking craftsmanship and rarity. The discovery of MBS's pricey gilet triggered a wild frenzy among fashion fans seeking to mimic the Crown Prince's style. However, they quickly learned that accessing Frank Namani's ultra-exclusive website was not easy, emphasizing the brand's premium reputation and, by extension, that of its royal sponsor. This incident not only demonstrated MBS's exquisite dress sense, but also sparked a trend among individuals who wanted to emulate his affluent lifestyle. MBS's riches are also visible through his investments and acquisitions. As Saudi Arabia's de facto ruler, he oversees the Public Investment Fund, one of the world's largest sovereign wealth funds, with assets totaling more than $600 billion. Under his leadership, the fund has made high-profile investments in global firms ranging from Uber to SoftBank, as well as ambitious domestic initiatives like NEOM, a $500 billion futuristic city under construction in the Saudi desert. Furthermore, MBS's personal riches are outstanding. His purported purchase of the Chateau Louis, a luxurious chateau near Versailles, for more than $300 million, as well as the buying of the Serene, one of the largest and most costly yachts, for over $500 million, demonstrate the scope of his fortune. These acquisitions reflect the Crown Prince's preference for the finer things in life, whether they are houses, vehicles, or art. Prince Al-Waleed. Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal, one of Saudi Arabia's wealthiest and most powerful figures, possesses a genuinely unusual and lavish piece of luxury, a custom-built Airbus A380. This private jet, with a whopping price tag of 380 million euros, is more than simply a source of transportation. It's a flying castle that provides an insight into its royal owner's lavish lifestyle. The inside of the Airbus A380 is nothing short of spectacular. As soon as you walk in, you are met by a lounge that exudes elegance. The area is embellished with gold accents and magnificent marble finishes, providing a regal yet inviting ambiance. In the middle of the lounge, a throne-like seat attracts attention, giving the idea that this is more than simply a private jet, but the main hall of a sky palace. Prince Al-Waleed, whose net worth is reported to be approximately 16 billion euros, spared no cost in tailoring the aircraft to his extravagant tastes. The jet has undergone extraordinary changes, and the standard fittings found on a commercial flight have been replaced with luxuries suitable for a king. One of the jet's most stunning features is its marble bathroom, which is evocative of a luxury spa. With its beautiful architecture and high-end amenities, this opulent room provides the perfect way to unwind while aloft. But the luxury does not end there. The jet also features a specific storage room for the prince's Rolls-Royce, flawlessly mixing utility and elegance. This feature demonstrates the prince's attention to detail and desire to include his passion for luxury vehicles in his flying kingdom. As you continue to explore, you will come to a dining room that can comfortably seat 14 people. This area is intended for both leisure and entertainment, with luxurious carpets and a welcoming atmosphere that encourages customers to unwind and enjoy their journey. The lounge room, with its open layout and excellent decor, is ideal for holding parties or simply relaxing at 30,000 feet. One of the jet's most creative features is the prayer chamber. This area is outfitted with computer-controlled prayer mats that automatically swivel to face Mecca, allowing the prince to follow his religion no matter where he is on the globe. This element emphasizes the seamless combination of traditional and modern technology, resulting in a room that is both useful and highly personal. Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal's Airbus A380 is more than just the world's largest private plane. It also represents the Saudi royal family's immense wealth and luxurious lifestyle. Every component of the jet has been meticulously designed, from the gold accents and marble finishes to the cutting-edge technology and sumptuous amenities. This floating mansion exemplifies the prince's luxurious tastes and willingness to enjoy life to the utmost, even while traveling. A group of royal Saudi tourists descended on Bodrum, a gorgeous coastal town in Turkey, and transformed it into a playground for the affluent. Leading the charge was Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the financial mastermind behind this extravagant trip. The prince arrived with dozens of relatives, friends, and a battalion of armed guards, and it was nothing short of magnificent. The group traveled in utmost luxury, landing at Bodrum via private plane. Upon arrival, they were whisked away to a seaside hotel that had been reserved expressly for their use. This luxurious hotel, with its breathtaking views and outstanding service, provided the ideal setting for their expensive trip. The prince's massive yacht was anchored nearby, serving as a floating statement of riches and prestige. During their visit, the gang visited the picturesque town in style, riding about on a fleet of bicycles. As they pedaled through Bodrum's cobblestone streets, they enjoyed the stunning vistas and the opulent mood of their surroundings. This unhurried pastime contrasted sharply with the opulent dining events that awaited them back at the hotel. The culinary offerings in Bodrum are among the best in the world, and the royal guests dined like kings throughout their visit. Every meal was a lavish affair featuring the finest cuisine the town had to offer. The prince's tastes were on full display, with no expense spared to ensure that every detail of their dining experience was flawless. The week-long vacation, which reportedly cost a whopping $750,000, demonstrated the prince's bottomless pockets and love of luxury. But the extravagance didn't end with the hotel and meals. The royal guests were renowned for their generosity, and their lavish gratuities were the talk of the town. A server reportedly received a tip of more than $5,000, while another was given more than $10,000 for their service. Turki bin Abdullah. Turki bin Abdullah, a Saudi millionaire, has emerged as a prominent figure in the world of luxury automobiles, demonstrating a desire for grandeur that goes beyond the typical luxury associated with the Saudi royal family. While many members of the royal family are known for their lavish lifestyles, few have gone as far as Turki bin Abdullah, whose collection of gold-plated vehicles has become a symbol of his wealth, status, and distinct approach to luxury. For Turki bin Abdullah, the allure of high-end automobiles is enhanced when they are adorned with gold. These vehicles, which are already symbols of success and sophistication, become even more striking when coated in gleaming precious metal. The golden sheen elevates these vehicles from mere luxury items to mobile status symbols, expressing the owner's taste for the extraordinary and desire to stand out in a world that celebrates wealth and excess. Turki bin Abdullah's fleet is a veritable showcase of automotive excellence, with each vehicle carefully chosen to represent the pinnacle of luxury and performance. His collection includes a gold Bentley, a Lamborghini, and a Rolls-Royce. Each of these cars, which were already iconic in their own right, has been elevated to new levels of extravagance by the use of gold, transforming them from mere vehicles into statements of wealth and taste. According to the Daily Mail, Turki bin Abdullah's collection is more than simply a display of excessive wealth. It represents an unorthodox lifestyle that celebrates extravagance and luxury at every turn. His fleet of golden chariots demonstrates his commitment to living life on his own terms, pushing the boundaries of what is considered luxurious and redefining the concept of automobile ownership in the process. The crown jewel of Turki bin Abdullah's collection is undoubtedly the gold Lamborghini Aventador. This magnificent supercar, priced at an estimated $350,000, is more than just a marvel of modern automobile engineering. It is a symbol of its owner's unrepentant embrace of excess. The Lamborghini Aventador is already known for its sleek design, powerful performance, and cutting-edge technology. But when covered in gold, it becomes a mobile work of art, representing the perfect fusion of state-of-the-art engineering and lavish aesthetics. But Turki bin Abdullah's collection does not end with the Lamborghini. His fleet also includes a Bentley Flying Spur, a luxury sedan that combines timeless elegance with modern performance, and a Mercedes-AMG, a six-wheel off-roader that defies conventional automotive conventions. The Mercedes, in particular, stands out as a symbol of rough luxury, with its imposing presence and off-road skills complemented by its gold finish, which adds a touch of excess to an already outstanding car. Rounding out Turki bin Abdullah's collection is a Rolls-Royce, beautifully covered in exquisite gold vinyl. The Rolls-Royce, a name synonymous with luxury and refinement, is the appropriate complement to this golden fleet, signifying the pinnacle in automotive luxury. The application of gold to these vehicles boosts their perceived value, making them not simply cars, but symbols of a lifestyle that celebrates excess and pleasure. Turki bin Abdullah's golden fleet is more than just a collection of cars. It is a symbol of a particular automotive lifestyle that stresses the junction of riches, status, and a tireless quest for luxury. Each vehicle in his collection is a statement, not simply of financial success, but of a commitment to pushing the frontiers of what is possible in the world of luxury automobiles. Prince Talal Al-Faisal Al Saud. Prince Talal M.A. Al-Faisal Al Saud, a member of the Saudi royal family, found himself unexpectedly tied to the world of skateboarding, a sport that rarely crosses with the lives of royalty. This unanticipated association emerged not from a hidden passion for the sport, but from a desire to help a humanitarian cause, illustrating that even the most unlikely of situations can bring together people from totally different cultures. There is one great example of an encounter with Tony Hawk, the great skateboarder who has become a global symbol in the world of extreme sports. Known not only for his exceptional skills on a skateboard but also for his philanthropic endeavors, Hawk decided to auction off a unique bundle to generate funds for numerous charitable causes. The package featured a skateboard specially signed by Hawk, coupled with an exclusive private session at his famed headquarters. For skateboarding lovers, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn from one of the finest in the sport while simultaneously contributing to a good cause. Prince Talal Al-Faisal Al Saud viewed the auction as an opportunity to make a substantial contribution. The prince, known for his generosity and passion for philanthropy, chose to participate in the auction as a philanthropist rather than a skater. With a $60,000 gift, the prince acquired the coveted skateboard and a private session with Tony Hawk. While the sum was substantial, it was the symbolic character of the gesture that truly struck out, demonstrating the prince's readiness to support humanitarian activities in areas far afield from his normal interests. The prince's participation in the auction drew notice not only for the amount of money contributed, but also for the unexpected nature of his presence. Skateboarding, a sport frequently linked with youth culture and countercultural movements, appeared to be a far cry from the usual image of Saudi royalty. However, Prince Talal's acts demonstrated that philanthropy knows no bounds, and that even the most unexpected alliances may band together in favor of a shared goal. Though it is unclear whether Prince Talal participated in the skateboarding session with Tony Hawk, the influence of his generosity goes far beyond the event itself. Tony Hawk, known for his down-to-earth personality and sense of humor, publicly thanked the prince for his assistance. In a light-hearted remark, Hawk speculated that the prince would reconsider his interest in skateboarding after experiencing the inevitable falls that come with mastering the sport. This lively banter gave a humanizing element to the interaction, bridging the divide between two radically different cultures. The gathering also challenged established beliefs about the hobbies and interests of persons in royal circles. While it is easy to envisage members of royalty partaking in conventional pleasures such as polo or horseback riding, Prince Talal's participation in the auction demonstrated that even the most unlikely of pursuits can pique the interest of people in power. Whether or not the prince ever got on a skateboard, his participation in the event demonstrated a willingness to step outside of traditional limits, if only for a minute, in the name of charity. Social restrictions. Saudi Arabia, widely regarded as one of the world's most conservative nations, is defined by a complex web of social prohibitions. These limits shape the daily lives of all citizens, regardless of position. Even the most wealthy and powerful individuals are subject to the strict regulations that govern Saudi culture. However, the country's elite, particularly members of the royal family and wealthy business magnates, traverse these constraints in novel ways, blending tradition with a taste for luxury and extravagance. Saudi Arabia's social fabric is intricately woven with religious and cultural values that govern public and private behavior. The government follows a rigorous interpretation of Islamic law, which affects everything from dress regulations and gender interactions to entertainment and freedom of expression. Despite their substantial privileges, the privileged are nonetheless subject to societal norms. One of the most noticeable prohibitions is gender segregation. Public spaces are frequently divided into sections for men and women, and interactions between unrelated men and women are restricted. For the wealthy, this frequently means that social gatherings are carefully planned to ensure adherence to certain norms. While private events may provide greater independence, they are nonetheless influenced by broader cultural norms. Even in the privacy of their opulent homes, the elite must consider the consequences of their actions, as their conduct is frequently scrutinized by both the public and the government. Furthermore, Saudi Arabia's rich must manage modesty and piety. Despite their wealth, society expects them to maintain a certain level of religious observance and moral behavior. This creates a conundrum in which the elite must reconcile their desire for luxury and modernism with the requirement to seem devoted and adhere to Islamic ideals. Princess Dina. Certain Saudi elite leaders stand out for their ability to traverse these complicated social landscapes while projecting a public image that combines tradition and modernity. Two examples are Princess Dina Al-Juhani Abdulaziz and Prince Fahad Al Saud. Princess Dina Al-Juhani Abdulaziz is a well-known figure in both fashion and business. She was born into a wealthy Saudi family and rose to international prominence as the editor-in-chief of Vogue Arabia, which put her at the forefront of the Middle Eastern fashion business. Princess Dina's collaboration with Vogue Arabia was historic because it was the first time a major international fashion magazine was launched in the region. Her dress choices are profoundly entrenched in her Saudi ancestry, but they also reflect her cosmopolitan viewpoint. She has been a strong champion for women's emancipation via fashion, arguing that modesty and modernism are not mutually contradictory. Despite her progressive ideas, Princess Dina has always taken care to display herself in a way that is consistent with Saudi traditional traditions, establishing a balance between her professional goals and her societal responsibilities. Princess Dina, the previous editor-in-chief of Vogue Arabia, was instrumental in setting the magazine's editorial orientation, which is significant given the Middle Eastern luxury market. Her engagement with Vogue Arabia demonstrates her power in the fashion world, which frequently overlaps with tremendous wealth. Although her participation was more professional than personal ownership, her association with such a well-known journal reflects her rank and connections. Princess Dina is noted for her outstanding taste in fashion, frequently wearing couture from designers like Azzedine Alaïa and Valentino. Her personal wardrobe, loaded with high-end designer pieces, reflects her wealth. She also owned DNA, a store in Riyadh that catered to Saudi Arabia's elite by providing unique access to high-end fashion brands. This boutique was a reflection of her riches and influence, offering a customized shopping experience to individuals in her social circle. Prince Fahad Al Saud, another prominent member of the Saudi aristocracy, is well known for his contributions to technology and communications. He is the founder of a company dedicated to producing culturally appropriate material for the Middle East. Prince Fahad has advocated for the use of technology to overcome cultural gaps and promote Saudi Arabia's favorable image around the world. Prince Fahad represents a new generation of Saudi royals who embrace modernity and innovation while staying true to their cultural heritage. He has been involved in a variety of humanitarian endeavors, and has spoken about the need to leverage his platform to effect social change in the kingdom. Like Princess Dina, Prince Fahad must manage the complex societal expectations that come with being a member of the Saudi royal family, balancing innovative initiatives with the desire to uphold traditional values. Secret parties. While social limitations are an important part of living in Saudi Arabia, the country's wealthy are also recognized for their lavish lifestyles. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Arabia's de facto ruler, has become associated with extravagance and excess, frequently making headlines for his lavish spending and spectacular events. One of the most notorious examples of this is the party he threw in the Maldives. In 2015, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman reportedly hired out the entire Vela private island resort in the Maldives for a 3-week party that cost an estimated $8 million. Celebrities, models, and members of the world elite were among those invited. The celebration was described as a luxurious spectacle, complete with private performances by international artists and an inexhaustible supply of good food and drink. This gala, like many others thrown by Saudi royals, was shrouded in secrecy, as the kingdom's conservative culture does not tolerate such shows of excess. The Maldives party, in particular, drew international attention and condemnation, especially given the contradiction between the prince's public reputation as a reformer and his private indulgence in such activities. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is well known for hosting lavish parties and making costly purchases. One of his most significant purchases is the super yacht Serene. The Crown Prince paid an estimated $500 million for the boat, which is one of the world's largest, in 2015. The boat, which has 3 swimming pools, a submarine, and a helicopter hangar, is a sign of the prince's enormous fortune and taste for luxury. These extravagant shows of riches have sparked outrage. While the Crown Prince and other members of the Saudi elite live in unrivaled luxury, the kingdom faces enormous economic issues and social injustice. The royal family's excessive spending has sparked domestic and international criticism, with many questioning the ethics of such indulgence in a country where poverty and unemployment are major concerns. However, these luxurious lifestyles reflect the Saudi elite's unusual situation, as they must negotiate a country that is both traditional and increasingly exposed to foreign influences. The contrast between the Saudi royal family's outward image of purity and modesty and their secret indulgence in luxury reveals the complexity of life at the top in Saudi Arabia. We hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more.